Ukrainian forces struck the Russian-occupied city of Melitopol over the weekend, opening a new front in Kyiv's fight to reclaim land in the south of the country and underlining the importance of longer-range weaponry.
The attack struck a number of different locations, including a church being used as a base by Russian forces, according to the city's exiled mayor, Ivan Fedorov, who shared a video filmed at night of a fire burning in the distance.
Fireworks in the east of Melitopol, he said in a post on social messaging app Telegram on Saturday, claiming that 200 people were killed and 300 injured in heavy shelling on the city.
In an interview with Ukrainian television a day later, Fedorov rode back on that number, saying that dozens were dead. He added that 3 sites had been hit, including a restaurant-hotel complex on the outskirts of Melitopol, known as Prival Okotnica, or Hunter's Rest, a checkpoint 20 kilometers 12 miles from the city in Novobodanivka, and a military unit that was completely destroyed near the village of Semenivka.
Yevgeny Belitsky, the Russian-installed governor of Zaporizhia region, where Melitopol is located, said that Ukraine had hit Melitopol using a HIMARS system, killing 2 people and wounding 10 others, 3 of whom were treated in the hospital, a significantly lower number than was reported by Fedorov. Ukrainian HIMARS were launched on the outskirts of Melitopol. 2 missiles were shot down by anti-aircraft defense, but 4 reached their target, Belitsky said in a post on Telegram on Saturday, sharing a video of emergency services responding to a huge blaze. He claimed the targets had included a recreation center, where civilians and military personnel were having dinner on Saturday night, but did not name it. Fedorov claimed in an interview on Monday that Russian troops in the city were panicking and redeploying, given Ukrainian strikes on the city. Without providing any evidence, he said, they are busy moving their military groups to other places to try to hide them. Melitopol, a southeastern city on the banks of the Molokna River, fell to Moscow in March soon after the invasion. The city's mayor was abducted by Russian forces and later released, while a pro-Kremlin administration was installed. Melitopol lies south of the city of Zaporizhia and to the east of Kherson city, which was recently recaptured by Ukrainian troops. It is a major Russian logistics hub and has been in Russian hands for several months, but has come under fire from Ukrainian counter. Oleksiy Arestovich, an advisor to Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, underlined the importance of the city in comments made to local media outlet Figin Live on Saturday. Melitopol falls, the entire defense of the occupiers to Kherson collapses, the Ukrainian armed forces jump right to the border with Crimea on the isthmus, said Arestovich. The attacks on Melitopol came as the Ukrainians also struck a hotel, which allegedly housed the Wagner mercenary unit in Luhansk. Kyiv's attacks come as Russian strikes ramp up on Ukraine's power grid, and growing warnings of the energy crisis gripping the country. Across Ukraine, crews are scrambling to restore energy capabilities faster than Moscow's troops can knock them out. It's a difficult and increasingly dire fight as a long winter sets in. All of Ukraine's thermal and hydroelectric power stations have been damaged in the relentless Russian missile strikes targeting the country's power system, Ukraine's prime minister said Sunday. Ukrainian Prime Minister Denis Shmyhal said that there is a significant power generation deficit in the country's energy system, following 8 waves of Russian attacks targeting critical infrastructure. All thermal and hydroelectric power stations were damaged, and 40% of the high-voltage network facilities were damaged to varying degrees, said Shmyhal. Each of us must realize that this winter we will have to live through with significant restrictions on electricity consumption. Russian drone strikes on Odessa, a key port city in southern Ukraine, plunged more than 1.5 million people into darkness over the weekend. Power and water